Hi there. I wanted to talk to you today about retail and the diversity in retail and how important it is. When we think about diversity and equity, it is really the ground floor of creativity. But many times our retail environments can look very homogeneous. So I wanted to talk about some inclusive ways to make sure that your retail environment, whether it is e-commerce, selling products online, or you have a retail store, is warm and welcoming for all of your clients. I just want to give you this statistic. 79% of retail shoppers struggle to find associates who look like them. Imagine if you're constantly walking into an environment where it does not look like you. It's important for us as retailers. If you are selling anything, you are considered a retailer. You have an experience that is inclusive. Here's another statistic. 60% of Black Americans say they have experienced racial discrimination inside of a retail store. So I wanted to walk through some solutions to this because what if you aren't necessarily diverse in regards to your retail environment? Well, how can you create that welcoming, belonging attitude, which is so important when you are shopping? So, first off, warm welcome. It is important that you greet every single customer that comes through that door, whether you're providing them with a service, like let's say if you're a skin studio, or even if you are selling apparel or toys, you want to give every single customer a warm, authentic welcome. Now, many times this is hard to do when you're in the midst of a holiday season, but we have started a brand new year, many for us in retail, this is a slower time. And so there can be a lot of role playing that you can do with your team. That authentic welcome, if you are waiting to provide a service for someone, if they are getting their nails done or if they're getting their hair cut, make sure you're at the door waiting for that client to come in. It is immediately sets a tone that you're waiting for them, that you're creating an experience for them. So, a warm welcome. All the while that you have that person in the store, you can make sure that you're asking and listening to really understand what their needs are, not just asking some like robo questions just because you know you need to ask questions to kind of get to know your clients, but really, truly, it is all fact finding to find out what matters with your customer, your prospective customer. So if they're walking in and you walk in and say, "What do you normally hear? Can I help you with anything?" Most likely the answer will be no. It needs to be something that is a little bit more authentic than that. So maybe you notice that they have on a beautiful pair of pants that you like. You can say, "Oh, those are beautiful pants. Where did you get those from? I love those. Is there anything that I can assist you in looking for this afternoon?" Or when you do that, it allows you to be able to create this level of trust. Now, you always want to be able to match the pace of your prospective client. If they're rushing through the store, I see you're busy. Let me know if you need anything else. Don't need to follow them around the store. They're not the customer that's there taking a leisurely stroll through your store. They are on a mission. They might know what they want. They might say, "Hey, I'm looking for a black pair of shoes, a black pair of pants," and then you're able to assist them. So always match the tone of the prospective client that is in your environment. So that warm welcome, you're asking, you're listening, and you're able to, if you're providing a service, make recommendations about something to maintain the look that you're providing them. If you are giving them a makeover, you can suggest products to them that can help them maintain that look when they go to that special event. So that's just an example. The other thing is tell the products of the story. Many times we just say, "Hey, here's this black pant," but talk about why it is special. And it is important if you are selling anything that you're not just vomiting features about your product. You're not just telling them, let's say, if you are selling beauty items, "Hey, this has B12 and C3 and this, that, or the other," because a consumer is not going to even know what that means. So you always want to make sure that when you're giving them features, Maybe it's the ingredients of the products that's going to help brighten the skin. When you're giving them the features, you want to make sure that you are matching that with a benefit. The reason why is if you're only giving them features, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to have any value. They don't know the impact that that product is going to have on them. So even if you're selling insurance and you say, hey, you need this, whatever the deductible is, they might not understand your industry specific language. So make sure that you are taking the feature and attaching a benefit to it. Oh, this B12, it helps to brighten your skin. So when you go to that event, you will have this glowy, youthful skin. Wow, I understand that. So make sure that you're telling the products, telling the story of your products, not just trying to be pushy and sell a product. You want to make sure that you are closing the sale. What is there special that you can do to increase that customer experience? Maybe if it's a new client, you can write them a handwritten note to let them know how much you appreciate them coming in and supporting your business. Maybe you can already have branded bags that have like a little kit, a little bit about who you are or how they can maintain whatever look they might have achieved while they were in your skin studio or store. I'm using that as an example. So make it special, close that sale, reiterate why you know that they made a great choice. Hey, that was a wonderful wallet and it has RFID technology, which will not allow someone to be able to just skim off the numbers and your privacy with your handbag. So talk about features, but pair it with a benefit, close this sale, reiterate for that customer why they made such a great choice. And then the last thing is to make sure there is a heartfelt thank you. This to me is really where the follow-up is. Using the example of a skin studio. If it's a new client, call them the next day, text them, find out how their service went. Did they have any questions for you? Do they have any problems with their skin? You want to make sure that that heartfelt thank you doesn't just extend until they walk out the door. Thank you for coming. No, extend that into the days and months ahead. Nurture that relationship that you have just started with that client. If you know that the client has bought an anniversary gift, next year, send them a 10% coupon to get 10% off the flowers because you know it's going to be their anniversary. Think one step ahead of your client. To me, that is the greatest heartfelt thank you. Follow up with them. Ask them if they want to rebook their next appointment. And if they say, no, I need to look at my calendar, then make a reminder. Call them or reach out to them on email marketing and say, it's been 4 weeks since you've been here. It's time for you to get your eyebrows waxed, time for you to get your facial, time for you to get your nails done. Can I make an appointment for you? So that is the heartfelt thank you. I hope that that is helpful in you understanding how you can make a customer service experience special, that no matter who they are, even if your team is homogeneous at this point and you're working towards diversity, that they feel welcomed in your environment. You can always schedule time with us on our calendars, our expert consultants at dpi2.com. And I will make sure that there is a link in the notes. Until next time, be well.